आनंद के प्रदाता, हे स्नेह शक्ति दाता, अव्यक्त बाप दादा सादर पधारिए।
तीसरा नंबर, दुनिया के संबंधियों के दुर्गमय वातावरण से बचकर जितना समय भी सेवा केंद्र पर आती है, उतना समय दुख से किनारा होकर शांति का अनुभव करते। ज्ञान की गुह्यता में नहीं जाएंगे, लेकिन शांति की प्राप्ति के कारण कभी आते भी है, कभी नहीं भी आते, लेकिन यथार्थ निश्चय होती है, विजयी होती है। और देखा जाता है कि जब शुरू में आती है तो अशांति से तंग होते हैं और शांति के इच्छुक होते हैं। तो जैसे प्यासी को एक बूंद भी अगर पानी की मिल जाए तो बहुत बड़ी बात अनुभव करता है। तो अप्राप्ति से प्राप्ति होती है। परिवार में, ज्ञान में, योग में, वायुमंडल में अंतर दिखाई देता है। तो पहला समय बहुत अच्छे उमंग उत्साह से चलते, बहुत नशा रहता है, खुशी भी होती है, लेकिन चलते चलते अगर दूसरा नंबर व तीसरा नंबर का निश्चय है, पहले नंबर का यथार्थ निश्चय का फाउंडेशन पक्का नहीं है, तो धीरे धीरे जो शुरू की खुशी, शुरू का जोश, वो फर्क में आ जाता है।
प्यारे अपने परम धाम को छोड़कर प्रेम में नेम अपने सभी तोड़कर आप बाबा है आए
Om Shanti. Become free from problems. Become an embodiment of solutions and make others this also. Remain stable in your perfect form. Just as all of you have claimed full marks in the subject of love, in the same way, now prepare the rosary of those who are embodiments of solutions. To become perfect means to become an embodiment of solutions. Your Father Brahma, even those who brought problems to him, forgot their problems. In front of the perfect stage, the problems are experienced to be childhood games. So, follow the Father and remain stable in your perfect form. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avyakt Parivar. Today is day 12. Become free from problems. Become an embodiment of solutions and make others this also. Today's topic: remain stable in your perfect form. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti, everyone. Everyone is okay, well? Yes, very, very good. Yeah. Baba is telling us what is to be well. To be well means to be in your stable, in your perfect stage. Stable in your perfect stage. And what is perfect stage? Everything 100%, right? We talk about Sri Krishna's stage, 16 degrees, viceless, all virtues, Maryada Purushottam. I think that when we use these qualities, that's where they will increase, right? And that's why it will become 100%. That is why, if you remember yesterday's Avyakti signal about be a donor, fortune maker, and giver of blessings. I think what we could do is emerge the stage of perfection. That is elevated thoughts, divine intellect, pure sanskars. I think we should make attempt, but then it says, follow Father and be stable in your stage of perfection, because Brahma Baba, we cannot say that his faith increased gradually. Baba had faith, he had faith. Even when he created trust, he renounced, or he started something was quite new and different. He had faith that it will work. Otherwise, you won't have all three buildings with different for children, for mothers, for families. And not only that, but it shows very clearly. A lot of people take initiatives, they start it, but not successful. But with Baba, I think you can see his success all over the world, everywhere. I was looking at this year in USA or every country, every center is saying, oh, there were so many to Tairaki, so many came to Tairaki. So numbers are increasing. Expansion and something which is sustainable. We have enough spiritual examples where others can get inspired. So his faith was 100%, right? His love was 100%. His commitment was 100%. The time came when there was no resources, but it still remained very stable. So I think we keep Baba in front of us and don't allow, whether it is our love, our faith, our stage of being knowledgeful. I think we all should try what is stage of perfection in the end when we share drishti. But even now, for a few moments, think, I have to emerge the stage of perfection. More I am saying it, more I am kind of saying, yes, we can do it, we can try. So homework for tomorrow is remain stable in your perfect form. Just as all of you have claimed full marks in the subject of love, everyone has 100% love for Baba. So Baba is saying that in the same way, now prepare the rosary of those who are embodiment of solutions. Never a problem, no question. Right? To become perfect means to become an embodiment of solutions. Your mind will work in such a way that you will have answers and solutions. Baba says your father Brahma, even those who brought problems in front of him forgot their problems. That definitely we saw. Even for us, when somebody is talking about problems, you remember Baba. You will find that they will find solution. They will know I got solutions. So Baba says that the problems are experienced to be like childhood games, like toys, right? So follow Father, remain stable in your perfect form. So Baba wants the rosary now, rosary of those who are image of solutions. Because when we say rosary of victory, that's solutions, right? And when you find solutions, you feel so happy, right? Whether it is for yourself or someone. And some have that. For some, every little thing is problem. And for some, even if it's very big thing, they say no problem. It's not a problem. So I think that if we think about our homework and contemplate on the homework and see where we reach by tomorrow evening, pay attention, keep emerging stage of perfection. Because many situations do come in the mind, right? This could happen, that could happen, what will happen? No, you emerge your stage and then think what will happen. So very positive answer will come in your mind. Okay, that's our homework for tomorrow. Om Shanti. Everyone is thinking about Madhuban now, right? So those who are image of solution will reach Madhuban, right? Because why I cannot go, that will be gone. Because there are certain practical things, no, we should experiment. When I listen or read or think about all these points, I immediately say, oh, I really need this. I really need this. And immediately use it. It might not be all the time, but we start using the stage of perfection. And if you look at Brahma Baba, no one of us has or had as many adverse situations, I will say now, as Brahma Baba had. From society, within the Brahmin family, from nature, everything, all the tests. Baba smiled, knowing it's temporary. I just have to be stable. Everything is going to be okay, right? So they are invoking double foreigners to come in October. And then there is Diwali celebration. October and November meetings are really very good. It's full, but not overfull. Right? When it's overfull, then you don't get comfortable accommodation. You have to be more in the line for food, for everything, for transport. So I've been telling them that everyone wants to go in February, March is not a good idea. If you want to do tapasya, if you want to be in silence, I think the best time is October, November. So at least keep positive thoughts. When you keep positive thought, then definitely Baba brings children home, right? One time we had a sister, she went to airport to go to Madhuban, And then she found that she lost or left her handbag in the trolley somewhere. So when she's checking in, she's not finding anything. So she said to Baba, is it only I want to see you? You don't want to see me? If you really want to see me, I should get my bag. And after a little while, one person just keep asking, is this your bag? Is this your bag? And she saw her bag. So sometimes talking to Baba. And this is how we know he listens, right? I like day before yesterday, few days before, when Baba said, if you have a right on me, you're not depending, but you have right on me, then you don't have to claim anything anywhere else. So at least, even it's a long journey, but we know that Baba is with us, and Baba makes everything accomplished and easy. Right? So think about Madhuban. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti Avyakt Parivar. I request everyone to stay few more minutes because we have some announcement regarding Madhuban, and there are a few directions have come from Madhuban. Madhuban season has begun. Actually, many are even started to going. So first of all, I would like to show you the dates. So these are the dates, group dates for double foreigners. This is the season of 2023-2024. So there are 10 groups, and they have given us the date for arrival and the departure. And the Avyakt meeting date is 15th of October, 2nd November, 30th of November, 15 December, 31st December, 18 January, 2nd February, 16 February, 7th March, and 21st March. So one thing definitely the request is the arrival dates and departure date which they have provided us, try to make it on those dates because it's easy for them to handle, because they have to clean the rooms, they have to prepare the rooms for next group. So it's good if we keep to these dates. I know sometimes because of flights, we have to go 1 or 2 days here, there, that it should be okay, but still try to keep these dates and also go in groups. Because if you are alone, sometimes some are new, some are not that much familiar, because our Baba's home has become very, very unlimited. So many Baba's children are around. So it's good to go in groups so that the car which comes for you to pick up and the transport, it becomes easier, right? And that's and there are some dates for the event. Is Peace of Mind is 1 to 7 October. Navratri is 15 to 24 October. Diwali is on 12th November. And actually Diwali day is 12th November, but there are many days before and after which are the festival days. IP. What is this IP? I'm not sure, but something. 18 to 24 November. Inner Peace, Inner Power. Okay, yeah. Inner Peace, Inner Power. 18 to 24 November. And then there is a big NCCC retreat. It's National Coordinator, Center Coordinator, National Coordinator Team, then board members. So there are so many meetings happening in February. And Mahashivratri is on 8th of March, and Holi, Duriya Holi is on 24th of March and 25th of March. Anyway, as Didi also mentioned, that February and March is a quite busy time, because even in India, all the centers, so many Baba's children come during that time. So it's really, really crowded. So try to make it during October, November, which is the best time to go. And as we want some of the facilities, not easy to get in February, March, but there are more possibilities in October and November. But again, it's not that the time is not such that we get separate rooms. We have to share the room. That's why it's better to go in groups, so that you know the people whom you are sharing the room with. Otherwise, you have to share with somebody else. And also the demand for Pandapavan. So we cannot guarantee for Pandapavan, because it's so much limitations to the accommodation, and it depends on what is happening there, right? So of course the main place for double foreigners is Gyan Sarovar. Anyway, so next what we will be sending you out is next slide please. So this is the double foreigners registration form. Please make sure that you get this form. Please fill out the form and get it signed from your center coordinator. And this form needs to fill out and send it out in database. Your center coordinator will do that, but it has to reach Madhuban at least 3 weeks before you arrive in Madhuban. So all the details, and sometimes we get this form not fully filled. They fill out few lines and then they leave few lines. So please make sure when you fill out the form, you do fill out each and every field. And especially to all the questions about your BK life, which is very important. When we go to Madhuban, we have to follow all Baba's Srimad, Maryada, Dharana. That's why we are going to meet Baba, right? And also your emergency contact number, your requirements, your health problems, which are all important to know. So all the fields, emergency contact details is also there. And your transport. Sometimes we don't say how we are coming. So it's very important that how we are coming through flight, what you want car, how you are going from Ahmedabad to Madhuban, transport of Baba's bus or separate vehicle. So there are many choices and many things, if you want to book the taxi, all details are there. So please make sure that all that is filled out, and please talk to your coordinator, center coordinator, so that everything goes smoothly and everything is being submitted on time for Madhuban database. Now there is another form which is called Form C. So next one. This form you keep with you, filled out, keep it ready, and when you arrive in Madhuban, you will be asked for this form. So please keep it ready. So when you are asked, you can submit it as soon as you go. If you don't do it, it takes long time for you to register, and your accommodation time will increase, because it's a lot of process. And you keep the copy of your passport, you keep the copy of your OCI card or whatever identity you have, so that when they ask you, you have all that ready to give them. And there are so many instructions have come from Madhuban. We will send out all these things through Avyakt Parivar email, so you will have them. But there are some instructions in written which we will send out together with this, and it will be in attachment. So, but there are few of them. I will just go through quickly, but there are many details. So please make sure that you fill out everything. Next. So here, these are the some of the attachments we will be sending out with the email. There are 8 of the things. So one is directions for double foreigners Madhuban season. Second, information of travel to Madhuban. Double foreigners registration form, which we showed you. Arrival report form C, which we showed you. Madhuban group dates, which we also showed you. Travel addresses, because there are the different places like in Delhi, Bombay, Ahmedabad. When you arrive, what are the places you can go to and from where you can get your transport. So there are the details about travel addresses, guidelines for parents and guardians. Now there are children who are going traveling, for them there are some guidelines, so please make sure that you read them properly, and it has to be make sure that are they eligible to go to Madhuban at that age. Extra care guidelines and action plan, and especially like with the health, like if you think that your health is not good enough to make it to Madhuban, so please reconsider, think about it. I know faith is there, but there are some practical things which we have to think about. If you have problem in walking, because our Madhuban is unlimited, big, huge place, to go from one place to another place, you have to have energy, and sometimes it's heat and many things, right? So your body has to be good enough to tolerate all that. Because if we go Madhuban and something happens, then some other people had to take care of you. That's not a good idea, right? Of course, we have global hospital, but it doesn't mean that we go in global hospital and spend our whole time there, right? So anyway, to help us make sure that everyone gets a chance throughout the season, please note that last season, both the international and domestic airports in Ahmedabad were going through major renovation works. We are hoping that the work has now been completed, and we will be sending you more information on the meeting points at the airports as soon as we have received an update. So last time, this Ahmedabad airports, though both of them were in work, they had some big work, renovation work were going on, and that's why there was so much confusion, because when double foreigners arrived, where to meet them, how to get there, transport was a little bit confusion. So they made some point where they can meet. So this communication is very important. So yes, this information will come from there, and your center coordinator can help you with it. So you will have their phone number, you know where to meet them, so you don't have to wander around. And please make sure, if you don't know the person, don't just take ride with anybody, because there are so many things happening in the world, right? So we have to be careful. Please kindly arrange for your travel coordinators to update the double foreigners travel database system with the details of all BKs visiting Madhuban at least 3 weeks before the planned travel. So that which I already mentioned. Next. Now, see, Baba's home is very open to us, and lot of good hospitality, right? So nowadays, these words we hear so much, vegan and gluten-free, right? So now they have also considered that, so kind of them. The Gyan Saro kitchen and dining team have kindly arranged a counter for those wishing to have vegan and gluten-free meals. You may register for these options on arrival in Global Office in Gyan Server. This will not be available in Pandavan because it's only arranged in Gyan Server. So if you have these kind of requirements, please make sure you stay in Gyan Server. And Global Office, I'm sure you know, it's in Harmony Hall, and behind there is a global office. So please make sure you go and you register for this. So all kind of facilities we are getting, and then travel information. This we already said that to at least 3 weeks before we have to submit all the data. If you have any questions, please contact Double Foreigners Season at brahmakumaris.org. Next. So yeah, we want to go to Madhuban, right? But because of health, because of now we should not have any situation, but the drama, So if there is any possibility that drama doesn't allow us to go physically to Madhuban, so Madhuban will come to your home. So welcome to Double Foreigners Madhuban online program. So of course we had been having this since last 3 years, and it will continue. And this year also we will have all the online program, and the theme for that is living with limitless love. And every time when it's Bab Dada's meeting date, they will give us link for Bab Dada's meeting. And not only that, but 2-3 days of that, during that period, there will be classes and there will be some programs. So everything will be available online. So for the first group, please make a note of this date, October 10th to 22nd. And of course, we will try to make it to Avyakt Parivar as much we can do, as much possible. We'll try to connect through Double Foreigners online program and Avyakt Parivar, so you can even watch through Avyakt Parivar as well. So live streaming of classes from Madhuban, we'll try to do, because sometimes the timings are not, it's time difference and all that. So they are providing all of that classes with the translation, and there is a link for that. And of course, timing difference, all that is provided in this little link. And now we have this code also, so you can easily get into that. So these are the some of the information here. And still, if you have any question, you can email dfseason@brahmakumaris.org, or you can contact us, Avyakt Parivar. If you don't know anything, just start Avyakt Parivar, you will get it. So that's also one of the way. But again, now, so some of you, I mean, most of you are having your local center. You're connected to your center. You will get your forms from there. You fill out, you submit, you work with your coordinators, center coordinators. Some of you may not be connected to any centers. So yes, you can get the form through Avyakt Parivar. We will send out anyway. So everyone will have all the information for Madhuban season. And if you need to submit, if you don't have any center around, and if you need to submit the form, you can send it here in New York. And different region, you can send it to your main center. Now, about the contribution, there is always a question, what should be the contribution? How much we should contribute to Madhuban? So, as we know that this is a family, this is Baba's family. We never charge for any teachings, right? Baba never charged us for any teaching. And that's how we had been. And it's a family, so we never charge for anything. But of course, as you know, that we live in this world where each and every step there is expense, right? Where we go, where we stay, where we eat, everything is, right? We have to pay money for it when we go outside, right? But here we are not charging anything. Baba doesn't charge, but of course we know how much there is expense. So we are going in Madhuban. We are allowed to stay for 2 weeks, around 2 weeks, about 2 weeks. So we stay there and we eat there 3 times. We drink. We have many things. So provided by Baba. So of course, if possible, this is about expense. We're not saying that this is the charge, but it's about expense. If you think about 12 nights, you know that one night you spend outside in hotel, how much charge, right? One meal you take outside in hotel, how much you are being charged, right? So it's about, like, if I'm staying 2 weeks in Madhuban, it's around like $800 to $1,000. But it's family. Sometimes it's not possible for individual to do that much. It's fine. It's Baba's family. So whatever you can do for contribution, it's fine. This is just for the knowledge, and some Baba's children can do even more than this. So that's how the family works, right? So this is just for your information. And another thing, when you go to Madhuban, where do you give your contribution? Please make a note of this, that as we are double foreigners, we have our 5 RCs. So each each region will give to their RCs the contribution. So, for example, Americas, North, South, Caribbean, this Americas region, our RC is Mohini Didi. So, when we go to Madhuban, we have to give our contribution to Mohini Didi, and then six RCs, and then there will be Europe is from Jayanti Didi and Sudesh Didi. Africa is for Vedanti Didi. Asia for Nirmala Didi, and for Russia, Chakradhari Didi. So make sure that you give your contribution to RCs. Now, what's the reason why we do give contribution to RCs? Because we should not be putting any dollars into Bhandari, because it's not government legally, it's not allowed that we put any dollars in Bhandari. If we do so, they have to declare properly to government, which is not practical. So that's why do not put anything in Bhandari, any dollars, any foreign money. Yeah, if you maybe convert into rupees, that could be possibility, but not the foreign money. But it's better to give to your RCs. That way it's easy that we can RCs will submit into the account office. Now another question, that if you are there and if you don't see your RC, what should you do? So if you are in Pandavan and Gyan server, one way is that you can submit in account office. We do have account office in Pandav Bhavan. If you ask them, they will direct you, and the instrument there is Golak Bhai. So you can always submit your contribution there to Golak Bhai, or maybe Shashi Didi. You all might know Shashi Didi. So maybe you can also give her, so it can reach to proper place. So please make sure that everyone is aware of this. Everyone should be giving to your RCs. And Global Hospital, like if you need to do any contribution to Global Hospital, you can give it to Pratap Bhaiji. He's the main instrument there. Now, some of the Indians who have their account in India, and if they want to do the contribution through the bank in India to Madhuban, so in that scenario, please go to account office and talk to them. They will guide you. There are some forms to fill out, so it's easy for them to get all information, and it will be easy for you too. Don't just write a check and put anywhere, because it doesn't work like that. They have to fill out the forms for all of that. So I'm sure all of this is clear. And sometimes some Baba children are a little confused with this, so that's why I wanted to make it clear. And when you get the gift, sometimes you are being asked that, oh, you will be getting gift from Baba's home, so if you have any brought any gift, you can bring. So sometimes no, we take little small gifts or any nuts or anything to use for Baba's home. So at that time you can take those gifts and you can put it there when you get your gift from Madhuban. So this is how we can, and of course first timers will get the ring, the silver ring. So make sure that you don't miss that ceremony also. I hope this is clear. And yeah, I got a question here. How to contact Didi when in Madhuban? Okay, so you can contact me. I can even you can contact Avyakt Parivar and we will give you a number, or you can ask anybody there. Actually, they will give you a number for Mohini Didi, or tell them where to meet and they will guide you. So I'm sure you will find a way. There, everyone there who knows Didi and they know where Didi is, so it will be easy. And if you still can't get it, you can contact Avyakt Parivar and we will give you mobile number so you can call directly. I hope it's clear. Thank you very much. And if any more questions, you can still send email, text message, WhatsApp message to Avyakt Parivar. Om Shanti. Best way is WhatsApp to Avyakt Parivar. So at least you can write down the number of Avyakt Parivar, 516-717-9171. Contact through Avyakt Parivar, you will easily get Didi. Okay, 516-717-9171. Thank you very much for your patience. And we will send out all of these documents in Avyakt Parivar email, so you will have it. Here, these are the ways you can contact us. Thank you. Om Shanti. Now let's do our Avyakt Murli. And tomorrow is Wednesday. And our schedule from Amrit Vela 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. And Avyakti Children Murli class from 5 to 5:30. Evening meditation will start at 6 p.m. followed by Hindi series, meditation, English series, and Avyakti journey. One more note that Didi and myself, we are leaving for Madhuban on 15th of September. And as you all know, Avyakti Parivar travel with us, right? So yes, Didi will be with us every single day. Doesn't matter where she is. Only a little change in Hindi series is because of time difference. We will have only Avyakt Murli in Hindi series, but English series will continue as it is. Okay? And all other schedule will continue as it is also. Okay, Om Shanti. Welcome to Avyakti Journey. Avyakt Murli is from 1969, speaking to the heart of an angel.
Om Shanti. Avyakt Murli, 27th July, 1971. Make the eye of your intellect clear and powerful. This is why you must even now try to know everything in advance. When it is about to rain, the elements give you a warning in advance. And if you are knowledgeable, you can be protected from that obstacle of the elements. If you are not knowledgeable, then the many different things of the elements become the cause of sorrow or sickness. You then become subservient to that. What would be the reason for this? A lack of recognition or knowledge. As you fill yourself with the power of remembrance, that is, the power of silence, you will know in advance that something is going to happen on that day. Day by day, the special Maharathis who maintain attention and checking are having these experiences. If someone is going to have a fever, you can see the signs of that in advance. If you are knowledgeable in this, you will definitely have the signs of any paper that is about to come. If the power to recognize is powerful, you can never be defeated. A fortune teller with the knowledge of fortune telling and astrology is able to know about the calamities that are about to come. Compared to the knowledge you have, their knowledge is nothing. That is said to be insignificant. Since those who have degraded knowledge are able to know in advance with the power of their knowledge, then, with this most elevated knowledge, are master knowledgeful souls not able to know? The reason for not knowing is that the eye of the intellect is not clear. What is the reason for it not being clear? You are not careful. Because of not being careful, you are not knowledgeful. Because of not being knowledgeful, you are not powerful. Because of not being powerful, you are not able to gain the victory that you should. So is it difficult to keep your eye clear? What blessings will those who have come to this patti this time take from Madhuban, the land of blessings? Firstly, keep the eye of your intellect clear and careful. Also take with you the blessing of being knowledgeful in advance. Through this blessing, you will never be defeated by Maya. Those who hear and those who see everything sacrifice themselves to those who are never defeated by Maya. While you live in a household, those who are close to you and those who are distant from you should sacrifice themselves to you. The method for this is that you should not be defeated again and again. If you are defeated again and again, how can others sacrifice themselves to those who are defeated? This is why, in order for others to sacrifice themselves to you and to the Father, you should never be defeated. You have to become worthy of wearing a garland, har, and not be defeated, har. These are the special teachings for the Pandavas who live in a household. When you go back to your household, will you consider your household to be your household or something else? Your name of being householders has now changed, has it not? Now, will your household be called that of half-kumars? You should not have the slightest thought of your household. Someone said, there is no question of even having such a thought. Bab Dada said, yes, there is a question, but you should say that there is not even any thought. To be continued. Om Shanti.
की यही तमन्ना, दिल की है आरज़ू, मन की यही तमन्ना, दिल की है आरज़ू। नजरों के सामने हो बस बाबा तू ही तू, बस बाबा तू ही तू। मन की यही तमन्ना, दिल की है आरज़ू। नजरों के सामने हो बस बाबा तू ही तू, बस बाबा तू ही तू। मन की यही तमन्ना। पहले भी सामने थे, अब भी हो सामने, रहेंगे साथ हम सदा, कहा है आपने। पहले भी सामने थे, अब भी हो सामने, रहेंगे साथ हम सदा, कहा है आपने। वादा निभाते अब भी आते हो रूबरू, नजरों के सामने हो बस बाबा तू ही तू, बस बाबा तू ही तू, मन की यही तमन्ना। वो पालना वो शिक्षा हम आज भी तो पाए, मधुबन की हर दिशा से आती तेरी सदाएं। वो पालना वो शिक्षा हम आज भी तो पाए, मधुबन की हर दिशा से आती तेरी सदाएं। बच्चों का प्राण बाबा, नैनों का नूर तू, नजरों के सामने हो बस बाबा तू ही तू, बस बाबा तू ही तू, मन की यही तमन्ना।
Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti.